Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, this is going to be a pre video to a post that I'm about to do on my channel. Simply because I don't know if they have this particular clip available anywhere else online. Okay. So basically what's going on, all right, this dude here, Byron Allen, okay, he's a comedian and a media mogul apparently. Okay, he filed a lawsuit against Comcast. You know, and I don't want to get too deep into the details. I'm gonna summarize it, and I'm gonna let you brothers watch the full length video, which I'm gonna post. You know, I may add it to this video, you know what I mean, but I may make it a separate, its own separate video. All right. So anyway, what's going on right now is, okay, he filed a lawsuit against Comcast and Charter for not putting money into so-called black-owned media, black-owned entertainment or shows. They're spending billions of dollars. Okay, they were spending billions of dollars on other types of media, and $0 was going into so-called black media, which were not blacks, were the Israelites. But moving on, okay. And so he sued them. He lost in the one court. He went to another court and he won. So he was trying to get the case into the Supreme Court to get them to pay, you know, to either pay out or to, you know, start investing money in black-owned businesses or whatever the case is. All right, I don't really care about that part. I want to get to the important part. All right. So the Supreme Court denied them entry into the Supreme Court for that particular case. So to as a backlash, as a revenge, Comcast is now trying to remove the law that allowed, let's read it, comedian and media mogul Byron Allen is suing the cable television provider for $20 billion under an 1866 law ensuring newly freed African Americans the same right to enter into contracts as any white citizen. The case is scheduled to be heard November 13th. That is a lie. What's actually happening is this is a countersuit. They didn't care about the Byron Allen's case. They're not allowing his case to enter in. What's actually happening is the case that's going before the Supreme Court, okay, is a case that Comcast is trying to get that law removed. Okay, like it says, I don't want to go too deep into it. I'm just trying to find out the point. Okay, Section 1981 of the Civil Rights Act of 1866 was designed to safeguard equal opportunities for Americans to work, bank, shop, rent, or buy a home and become entrepreneurs without racial discrimination. The civil rights group said it protects a broad group of people. They say swath, but I'm sure that just means group, you know, including independent contractors in the gig economy, you know, and consumers racially profiled by retailers and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, like it says, a Supreme Court ruling in favor of Comcast would cut the heart out of this bedrock statue, said Clark, calling it the most important civil rights case to be heard by the court this term. So essentially, they're going to be voting on this. When the Supreme Court rules on something, like let's say they decide that they should repeal the 1981 edition, which protected so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans from discrimination. Let's say they decide to remove that from the Constitution. Jake would essentially be left with no rights, which would kick off Jacob's trouble in the U.S. You know, that would kick off Jacob's trouble in the U.S. You know, luck, yeah. And of course, my microphone sounds weird now that I want to do this lesson. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, you know? Because that's what's coming, man. The whole nation of Israel is going to be persecuted, man. You know, if these laws come to pass, even you wicked niggas, spiggers, and Israel niggas, you know, you wicked of the 2/3 of the house of Israel, okay? The whole house of Israel is going to be persecuted if this law is repealed, all right? And you see, I got it pulled up right here where he was talking about certain things. Let me see.
Here's what's happened. Comcast went and got what's known as a amicus brief, a friend of the court, got Donald Trump's Department of Justice to write them an amicus brief saying, yes, let's roll minorities back to 1865.
You see that? You see that? And the water Yabashim Yabashai that I had already had it to that point. Because this clip right here is about a good it's about a good 18 minutes, all right? You know, it's about a good 18 minutes. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then like I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and repost this whole clip so brothers can watch it, brothers can, you know, share it in the camp leader chat, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth.
Let's take those Negroes back to slavery. So I thought
they're actually putting that on the books.
The Donald Trump's DOJ wrote an amicus brief in favor of in favor of Comcast's position against us. And not only that, which we thought was unbelievable and hideous, something we've never seen. Comcast said, well, listen, we have 30 minutes in front of the Supreme Court, and Byron has 30 minutes in front of the Supreme Court. But you know what we're going to do, Comcast? This is what Comcast says. We're going to give 10 of our 30 minutes in front of Donald Trump's Supreme Court. We're going to give 10 of our 30 minutes to Donald Trump's DOJ. So now, on November 13th, we're standing in the Supreme Court in a Donald Trump era where we've got Donald Trump's DOJ arguing against us to take the original, the first civil rights statute, and eviscerate it.
Hold on now, Mr. Allen. Now, given the makeup of the fact.
So like you just heard him say, and, you know, I'm sure brothers is really going to want to do, you know, lessons on this and watch it. You know what I mean? Like he just said, man, this, everything that's covered in the statute, it tells you right here. I'm going to read it one more time. Then I'm going to end this video and I'm going to post this, man. I got to post this as soon as possible because, like I said, man, this could kick off so many prophecies. Hey, the bros need to hear this as soon as possible if they haven't already. Section 1981 of the Civil Rights Act of 1866 was designed to safeguard equal opportunities for Americans to work, bank, shop, rent, or buy a home and become entrepreneurs without racial discrimination. Okay, so these are all things that you need to do to live, to work, to bank, to shop, my nigga, to rent or buy a home. You know, think about how it used to be. Whites only stores, whites only this, colored restrooms, colored water fountains. You know, being able to treat you however they wanted to. It is the time of Jacob's trouble. It is upon us. You see? Hey, you know, like I said, I'm going to post this. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Habakkuk Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm going to say shalom. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.